In the next 30 minutes, we'll be talking about a crucial part of the Square developer and partnership platform, the app marketplace. We'll walk you through what the app marketplace is, the audience we serve, the journey to get your app listed, and how you can grow your app on the app marketplace. I'm Rachel Kam, the Partner Launch Manager. My team manages the end-to-end process to help partners and developers like you to get your app listed.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nick Rezendes. I am a product marketing manager here at Square, focused on the app marketplace and helping all of our partners grow. Cool. So first, I'd love to just quickly level set about the app marketplace. I'm sure you've heard it numerous times today, but for those who are just joining, I actually want to help you guys understand what is the app marketplace, why is it so important to our partners as well as us sellers. So basically, at its essence, the app marketplace is a property within the Square ecosystem that allows sellers to discover apps. Their partner applications help them fill, product gaps, but also integrations that are very complementary to Square's products. So we have a wide breadth of categories that our partners build to. Top categories here: food and beverage, retail, and services. So that just goes to show, no matter what application you're building, regardless of which industry you're in, you'll definitely fit the need of our sellers. So quickly want to touch base on growth. We've had an incredible year of growth. Every presentation needs a brag slide, but this is really less of a brag slide, and it's more about an opportunity slide for those who are thinking of building to Square. So if you're currently a prospect or a potentially partner, here are some reasons why you might want to build. But first, I want to thank all the amazing developers and partners building these awesome integrations. Over the last year, we grew the breadth of our apps in our app marketplace by 41%. I think what's equally as amazing, or even more amazing, is with all these great integrations, the number of sellers who are adopting these grew 43%. So I think it goes to show our partners are building amazing products that are helping our sellers actually run their business. So amazing growth. I want to throw it back over to Rachel so she can walk you through the journey of development all the way to the app marketplace.
Thank you, Nick. So whether you're still deciding which API to build with, or you already have a live integration with Square, there's always a partnership opportunity between you and Square. And now let's talk about the journey to get your app listed to the app marketplace. First, discovery. If you don't know anything about the partnership offering, navigate to our squareup.com/partnership to learn more about the offerings. If you are interested, you can get in touch with us there, and a business development team will reach out to you to discuss further. Once the agreement is formalized and signed, we can begin the app marketplace launch process. So if you haven't completed building the integration yet, we will provide technical documentation with the best practices guides on how to build with our APIs and help you design the wireframe of the integration. Based on the integration scope, we also will provide a customized QA checklist to test, and this is to make sure that your integration provides the best-in-class experience for our sellers. And last but not least, we want to review your listing content before publishing. So once everything's been reviewed, your app is good to go. The entire process may take up to 12 weeks, and during that time, we'll be supporting you every step of the way. So as a Square partner, we want your app to be successful in our app marketplace. And here's some support that you'll get throughout the launch process. First, you'll get a dedicated partner manager to onboard and nurture the growth of your business. We'll also provide technical scoping and QA support from our partner engineering team, dedicated to support our partners building high-quality integration. They will provide consult and guidance to make sure your app is optimizing the full use of our APIs. Before publishing your app, our partner marketing team will review the listing content to make sure your app content is resonating well with our sellers. So once you're in the app marketplace and in our partner community, what does that mean? You'll get full access to Square's private and beta APIs, which are not generally available yet. You'll also get technical support if you want to upgrade your integration or expand your scope. From a marketing and growth perspective, we also offer co-marketing and case study collaboration opportunities. Last but not least, you'll get invitation to Square developer and partner events like Unboxed. Now, I want to switch gear a little bit and talk about a new product that we'll be announcing very soon, the self-serve app submission tool. The current process for our partners to submit their app content for review is very time-consuming. We leverage Google Forms highly to communicate back and forth with our partners, which is not an ideal experience. Very soon, we'll be announcing the self-serve app submission tool, a product we built to empower partners to directly submit content through the developer portal. In this tool, partners will not only be able to receive feedback from our team directly in the developer portal, but also update your listing anytime to reflect the latest changes. The most exciting part is that partners will now be able to preview your listing in a preview mode before publishing the app. There's no more working with Google Sheets or back and forth emails. If you are interested in testing out this tool, please email partnerlaunch@squareup.com and we'll get back to you very soon. Now I'm going to pass it back to Nick to talk about how you can grow your app within the app marketplace. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel. Amazing. So now that you're in the app marketplace, it is our team's job to help you grow. And so literally everything we do is in the lens of helping our partners grow within the app marketplace. We do this a few ways, through many products and features within the app marketplace, as well as leveraging our marketing team to drive traffic to your brand, right? So think of this as, social ads or search spends, all the way to lifecycle and onboarding email series to let sellers know that we have all these amazing integrations that work with their first-party products. So just to start talking about a few of the features or products, the first one is collections. And we actually announced this last Unbox, if you were there, if you remember. But basically what collections are, they're educational and prescriptive content that lives within the app marketplace and puts in context how sellers can use specific partners to help run and grow their business. So imagine we have a Square for Restaurants collection. And you can imagine for a restaurateur, this really helps them understand how to use partners to manage their inventory or work with partners to work through delivery platforms or order ahead stuff while seamlessly all integrating within our first-party products. And we like to drive traffic to these, right? So number of ways we drive traffic is we work with first-party teams here at Square on servicing your brands on their product pages where relevant. Also in product dashboard placements, as well as lifecycle emails. So onboarding process of a new seller, we introduce the app marketplace, but then we hit them again with more dedicated emails about partners that help them in their kind of vertical or MCC. And something I'm really proud of is, we launched this back in October, and it currently represents 13% of all app marketplace traffic since its launch, right? And that's US only. We'll be launching collections in different geos in the coming weeks. We'll start with Canada relatively soon. Another product here is rating and reviews. And this seems like a no-brainer product feature, right? Any marketplace or store experience has them. And they're incredibly valuable in helping sellers make informed, confident decisions when thinking about adopting a new partner integration. So in our case, it allows sellers to understand how other businesses are using the products and how they like the application. But it's actually a tool for both parties, right? It allows our partners to understand how sellers are interacting with their products, but it can also inform them on roadmap features and issues they might not have caught in QA. So super, super meaningful and super powerful. And we also drive sellers to leave ratings and reviews via an email series. So after they connect to your product, we actually prompt them to leave a rating or review. And the last product I want to talk about is our staff picks. This is a prominent placement within the app marketplace. It's what partners should strive to get to. It is two partners that we rotate on a monthly basis, and it is literally the first two partners that sellers see when they join or go to the app marketplace. The rotation is based on health of integration, so building to the most recent APIs. The integration is very healthy and sound. We also choose partners based on seasonality. So imagine, January and February, we're highlighting tax and accounting apps. And then in-market spend. So we have an amazing marketing team that spends to really drive traffic to the app marketplace. So you can envision we have a healthcare campaign out there. We're driving people from our marketing to the app marketplace. We want to hit them with relevant healthcare integrations and partner apps. So something that's like really interesting or outstanding about being in these placements is we typically see 4x traffic driving to these listings and about 1.5 OAuths just from being on here. So again, you kind of want to strive to get there. And I know there's probably a question already in the Q&A, or it's going to come up at the end. But we always get this: how do I get my application, or how do I get my integration in the staff picker collection? And it's really simple. Like I mentioned, health of integration, making sure that you're building to the most recent APIs, you've QA'd it, and that's pretty much it. And it'll rise to the top, which is great. So I do want to leave you with just a little success story with one of our partners, TapMango. I had an awesome conversation with them a couple weeks ago in regard to this. And for those who don't know, TapMango is a Canadian company. They help small to medium-sized businesses with customer loyalty as well as custom mobile apps. So in 2016, they surveyed their customer base to really understand, what other products are their customers or sellers using with TapMango. And Square was one of those highlighted. So they decided to build an integration with Square. They built to our customers, orders, and catalog API, and they launched with just a few hundred sellers, right? In 2018, they decided to sign a partnership agreement to launch in the app marketplace. They quickly kind of grew at a modest rate, or they grew almost 2x, right, in that year and a half from launching to getting in the app marketplace. But in 2019, they kind of shifted to offering custom-built mobile apps, right? And they built to our payments API. They saw 4x seller growth in that year. They're currently doing 2,000. They actually increased. They're processing 2,000%, and half of all processing is now done through Square. So fast forward to today, and in the future, they're currently one of our largest and best loyalty and mobile app partners, and we currently have them live in the restaurants collection. So kudos to them for building such a strong integration, something that our sellers want and need, and they've seen the growth because of that. I want to leave kind of this slide up here. I did not expect this quote, but I just wanted to kind of give you a kind of peek behind the curtain of what it's like to work with the partner manager at Square. I won't read the whole thing, but they chose, they said we were very responsive, generous with our time and resources, even when they were small, to now they have over 10,000 businesses. And this is a huge kudos to our partner manager team. Vic is the partner manager who runs TapMango or owns the TapMango relationship. But really, it's amazing for Gabriella and her whole team, top down, the amount of service and detail that they pay attention to partners. And they truly just want you guys to grow within our ecosystem. So kudos to you guys, and thank you so much. I think it's time for Q&A, so we can open it up. I'm not sure how this works, but I think it'll be a little chat box on the side. So thank you all very much.
Thank you so much. If you have any question about our partnership offerings and the process to get there and what are the opportunities you have to grow your app, definitely throw that in the chat.
I'm not, oh, here it is. Nope, I'm not seeing it.
The question is it possible to build apps that integrate with Square Online? Yes, so it is possible to build apps to integrate with our Square Online store. Earlier today, we had announced our Snippets API, which is what you can leverage to build with Square Online. And you can definitely find more information about it in our developer docs.
Yeah, and I see Bart's question here, and what what opportunities exist to promote your app to existing seller base? So do you support emails, blasts, newsletters, and do you promote apps beyond listing in the app marketplace? So we don't typically do one-off email blasts. They just don't work as well as people think they do. But we do an email series for everybody who is onboarded. And we hit them with relevant partner integrations based on their vertical or their MCC or their industry that they're in. The collections is in Marketplace. That is, we drive a ton of traffic to that, like I mentioned. So those are the two levers that we typically pull. So there are other things outside of at Marketplace listings.
Seems like there's another question asking if all partnerships require an integration as well. So most of our partnership opportunities are with platform partners that are launching on the app marketplace, but there's also partnerships that does not require an integration. Those would be with our referral partners.
Great. And I have a question from Andy here. Can partners create offers for those email series to gain traction? So we actually have an offer section within the app marketplace listing that you can have. It tags it a little bit to show that there is an offer for this. Outside of that, we typically don't promote special offers for partners outside of the app marketplace listing. So that's pretty much where we can surface the relevant promotions. Let's see.
I see a question here from Gabriel. Is there a Square Enterprise sales team that we can tap into and bring someone from Square to high stakes sales call as we'll pitch our joint solution? I do believe that is an opportunity that we can work with our either our sales engineering team or even our solutions partner team to bring into your high stakes sales discussions.
Cool. And Bart mentioned, do you take a revenue share for apps revenue? I personally don't know that answer, but would be more than happy to connect you with one of our partner managers who would be able to help answer that, as well as the next one, I believe, and how sellers pay for an app. So yeah, we can definitely connect you with a PM, and I'll put that in the DMs here.
Nick, I also think there's a question around like number of sellers within each collection, if you want to address that.
Sorry, I'm clicking over as too many rooms. Is the number of sellers within each collection published in any way? So I don't believe that's public information as far as which seller, the amount of sellers in each vertical or MCC. I can get back to you on that. So let me write that down, Richard. Thank you.
Great questions coming in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a question from Andy around if there are opportunities that the app marketplace partners can get in front of account managers or our sales team via events or webinars. Yes. So for a lot of the partners that are on the app marketplace, we do have some co-marketing opportunities where we can get you in front of our larger sales accounts, or definitely with our sales team. There's a lot of sales enablement that our partner management team does. Great.
And then from the app marketplace, is there a need to do the auth? So maybe is this like an OAuth to connect the two? And yes, there is a need to OAuth some data back and forth between Square and the integration. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Nick.
This is great.
Do we provide any data regarding visits or user activity on the app listing? Nick, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I don't think we typically give raw numbers outside of the amount of sellers connected that I presented at the beginning, but something I can look into as well. So I'm just going to take all these notes down and get back to everybody individually. Oh, nice, Marissa.
I like that shameless plug.
Cool.
There's Bart's email too.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
And Bart, in case you're not already a signed partner with Square, definitely recommend checking out the squareup.com/partnership to sign up in the lead form, so someone from our business development team can talk to you specifically.
Cool. Seeing any way to advance searchability, can you dig into that a little deeper, please? SEO promote it. So we're working on SEO for App Marketplace currently, but let's see, I'm not sure. That's another good question. I feel like I don't know anything and I have to get back to everybody with these questions. So
well, maybe let me take a stab at that question.
Yeah, go right in. Yeah.
So I think in regards to searchability, once you are listed on the App Marketplace, there's a pure search bar function where sellers can search your product name or anything that you list in the listing, including your tagline. There's also a category search where you'll be placed in one of the categories as well. And then the collection site that Nick mentioned earlier, those are opportunities where you can increase your visibility within the App Marketplace.
Thanks, Rachel. All right, let's see. Let me flip over the Q&A section. I don't know. Are we supposed to be in chat or Q&A? We got a couple. Q&A. Rachel, do you know anything about the Microsoft Dynamics GP or ERP systems?
We do currently have our team working on an integration with Microsoft Dynamics. Not sure about GP, but it is definitely in the works. I don't think the integration is fully done yet, but it is in progress. We also work with multiple other ERP systems like SAP, Oracle. Yes. Great.
I think there's Terry from Tippy. You're already a Square partner, which is amazing. Thanks for being here and being a Square partner. But you also want to be a marketplace solution as well. So I would recommend reaching out to the partner manager if you could to see what that looks like. So any assistance when new on the app marketplace to gain some initial traction? We actually have a section for new apps, which is awesome. So when you launch, you are right into the new app section, which is on the homepage, so people don't have to look for it, which is great. And so you'll surface there. Yeah. Also, feel free to market to your existing user base because you might have some Square sellers in there as well. And we also our team created a marketing resource hub that you can use that will help you with all comms externally to your audience. So be sure to check that out. You can reach out to your partner manager and they can send that over.
Another comment from Karim. I will pass that to our internal team to review the times on the agenda. Thank you for calling that out.
Nice. Oh yeah, Alyssa has a early morning talk at 12:15 a.m.
Great. So we have about 5 minutes left. Maybe take a few more questions, but if not, also want to give time back.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's it. Oh, never mind. One more. Not sure if this got lost in the mix. Is Square exploring ability to pay for promoted ads on the app marketplace? Nick, this is yours.
Yeah, I don't know if this is something that we're exploring currently, but I'm sure if when we do launch, if we do launch something like that, we'll be in communication with all our partners on it. So at the moment, I don't think we are, unfortunately. Thank you. Thanks, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Great. Nick, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah. Thank you guys all for joining. We appreciate your time. Hopefully you found it informative. And I will get those answers back to the folks that I said I'd get them back to.
Yep. Thank you so much for being here. Productive conversation. Always here to help.